Okay, so on to the last track / performance for Sonia's Anthem series for today, right? This is literally wrapping up her five for today. This is Citizen Soldier featuring Low Spirit. Don't know much about Citizen Soldier, but Low Spirit we do know about because we have reacted to Low Spirit and Echo before, and that was fantastic. There's a message over here from Sonia that says Citizen Soldier was born in 2016. 2016? What? He's still a baby, bro. What? 2016? That just it's mad to me. Anyway, 2016, when frontman Jake Segura penna and lyrics to the Let It Burn from a psychiatric hospital. Now practicing as a clinical therapist, he implements intensely emotional lyrical themes and mental health into their music. Born in 2016. Are you sure? Are you sure? 2016? What, 8 years old? No, it can't be. That date must be wrong. I don't know, unless we're listening to an 8-year-old. I have no idea. What? Okay, let's go.
At the bottom of a bottle filled with pills, tables turned, lessons learned.
Hey, okay, this is a very, very mature 8-year-old. I swear, this is a very mature 8-year-old. I'm pretty sure that, I'm not pretty sure. I know that date is wrong, right? And that's one fucking very well developed 8-year-old over there. Anyway, carry on, let's go. There's some Benjamin Button shit going on here.
At the bottom of a bottle filled with pills,
hey.
Tables turned, lessons learned. A psych ward nap can change the life I tried to kill with 3 words.
Whoa. Okay, wait a second. The psych ward nap can change the life I tried. Fucking crazy. Let's go.
Lessons learned. A psych ward nap can change the life I tried to kill with 3 words. Let it burn. But I never changed a damn thing. Was born in 2016, the day that I stood face to face with death.
Okay, he was reborn in 2016 is the way he said. Unless he's actually talking about, it can't be, why would an 8-year-old be in a psych ward? Oh my god, this is kind of like mind fucking me right now. But I actually think what he's talking about is that he was reborn in 2016. Before that, he was completely controlled by his addiction, completely controlled by the drugs. And those 3 words that saved his life that he wrote on the napkin was let it burn, like let what happened, let the past literally burn and die behind you, essentially. I think that's where he's going with. Anyway.
Face to face with death. When my world started caving, it broke me and it made me a poet for what people leave unsaid.
Hey.
Where do you run when you're at your limit? Tell me, who can you trust to be the one to witness you come undone? Cause I don't feel like someone I can love. So close to choosing death over the feeling of not being enough. I wish I could heal and say it's done.
Powerful song. Right, where do you run when there's nothing left? You run straight into the fucking storm. That's where you fucking run. Right? Because nothing else is going to build your character. Sitting down and sitting in your dark space and feeling sorry for you is not going to build your character. In times like that, you need to give yourself. You need to literally test your mind and your mental fortitude. And if the storm is, if you're in the storm, you face the storm, you run into the storm to get out of the storm. It's easier said than done, I know, for a lot of different people. But at the end of the day, the whole suicide thing, the whole like sort of like, I don't feel that I love myself enough and I want to give my life up. That 100% is not the fucking solution ever. It's never that solution. And the problem is that we kind of like that mental space seems to be quite prevalent today because of the it's okay to not be okay fucking doctrine. drives me fucking insane. Oh, it's okay to not be okay. No, it is not okay to not be okay. You have a responsibility and you owe it to yourself, right, to make yourself okay. It is not okay for you to keep looking down on anybody who keeps doing that. Anybody who keeps saying, oh, it's okay to be in that space. It's okay for you to look down. Fuck them. Get them out of your fucking life. Get them out of your life. Right? They won't do shit for you. It's not okay to not be okay. Right? You owe it to yourself to live the most magnificent life that you fucking can at the end of the day. You don't want to live like Elvis lived towards the end of his fucking career, where Elvis literally became an Elvis impersonator at the end of his fucking existence. That's how fucking bad shit literally got for him. Right? That his own identity kind of became masked by who he was as a person was ridiculous. Do you know what I mean? So that's the crazy thing about that. So no, I will always say that. Surround yourself with strong fucking people. Do not surround yourself with people that are consistently going to lay out the red carpet for you and be your yes men. Right? They're not going to fucking help you. What you want is you want the people that are going to push you. You want the people that are going to create that friction. Right? Because they keep the checks and balances. Anybody who literally surrounds themselves with people who don't challenge them are going to inevitably be left in that fucking kind of space. That's what's going to happen, right? Because all they're going to do is when you're down, they're going to say it's okay for you to be down, as opposed to say it's not okay for you to be down. It's time for you to fucking get back up, and you're strong enough to fucking do that, right? That's why you want people that test you. That's why you want people that are around you that are going to try and get you to snap out of your fucking fog. Know what I mean? Not to keep you in that fog because they're pretending to understand. They're not understanding. They don't care. It doesn't matter. They're just trying to seem like they're being sympathetic and shit like that. And it's kind of crazy that we have this idea that that is what friendship really means. Right? Friendship is not literally pressing, trying to make the person better, trying to call out people for their shit. Friendship is like, I got your back no matter what. And, you know, whatever it is, you know, it's okay. No. Friendship is testing. Friendship is making sure that if you see that your mate is going down the wrong road, you literally say, you're going down this wrong road because of X, Y, and fucking Z. And if you don't snap out of it, you're going to stay in this fucking dark space. So maybe lift your fucking chin up and look at the fucking sun every now and again and realize that you can do this better. I'm here, but I'm not going to take this fucking whimpering and bullshit. Do you know what I mean? That's a true friend. You know what I mean? Come on, man. Surround yourself with fucking leaders, not followers. Let's go.
Wish I could heal and say it's done, but I don't know how I'm gonna find when I'm at my limit. Yeah, I think I've reached my limit. But I learned how to live with it. I wasn't well, but I had peace. I had hope, normal things. Thought if I got the help I need, it could fix everything.
That raspiness is amazing.
Medicine to save me, feels like it killed me. With tremors on the
How many times do we hear this from artists? I trusted in medicine to save me, and yet it killed me. Right? Literally prescription fucking drugs, right? We turn to drugs for fucking everything now everything, like I told you before, everything's a fucking disease, right? A couple of years ago there wasn't, you know, a mental, actually diagnosable mental diseases where there were like 7. Now there's over 300, right? There's a pill for everything now. Right, everything is a mental disease. Is down to mental health. You can't stop smoking, mental health. You can't stop drinking, mental health. You can't take taking drugs, mental health. You know what I mean? You don't have control over your life at all. You don't have free will. You don't have self-control. It's nothing. It's literally just giving in. Just giving in. You know what I mean? It's mental illness. It's mental illness. Right? It's a mental illness to consistently call it fucking mental illness. Anyway, carry on.
I can't forget. Now I live with PTSD and pray that there's an ending. 'Cause I don't wanna die inside my head. So tell me, where do you run when you're at your limits? Where do you run?
something bigger than yourself. You know how many times, within my own circle, within my own friends, right, that struggled with drugs, struggled with addictions of certain sorts, right? And then they did all these different types. They did therapy, they did rehab and shit like that. None of it worked. They always kept relapsing, right? And then they turn to religion. Regardless of how you feel about religion, I don't particularly care. But they turn to something that was bigger than them. The thing is that what you don't understand is that we are worshipping beings. We are born to worship something, right? And it doesn't actually matter. Even if you don't worship God, you're going to worship something. Something is going to become your God, right? Whether it is drugs, whether it is money, whether it is temptations, whatever it is going to become your God, because we are worshipping beings, right? And a lot of the times we are very easily sort of turned to idolatry. We're living in that age right now. It's all about idolatry, where we literally kneeling at the golden calf because we don't find meaning within ourselves, but we find something within somebody else, right? In terms of celebrities and shit like that. And we'll just defend them to the fucking hilt. And it doesn't matter what they do, right? We just pigeonhole everybody. And even if my side is doing the wrong thing, it's fine. I'm going to always pledge my fealty to my side because it's my side, regardless if it's wrong or right. It doesn't actually make a difference, right? And that is the actual fucking problem, is we've turned to this idolatry type mentality where we feel that we got to worship something because that is just who we are, right? But we don't worship something that's sort of greater than us. It gives us hope, that gives us something to be fascinated with, something that is powerful, right? And even if it doesn't, we're not talking about the God, like a literally God figure in the sky, but something bigger, something that's greater than you, something that you can hold yourself to account, right? Something that you think that if I do this, I'm going to be judged by something someday, right? And that's what keeps you in line. But when we abandon all of that, and be like, no, well, I'm not gonna follow that because that's all fucking bullshit, right? Then what lands up happening is we land up worshipping the mundane. We land up worshipping the cheap thrills and the cheap happinesses, right? And when we do that, what actually happens? It goes against the natural order. It goes against who we are. It literally starts eroding at our souls. It starts eroding at who we are as people, right? Because there's no depth, there's no meaning, there's nothing greater to live for, right? It's you living all for your own sort of selfishness, right? And we weren't ever designed to do that, right? We were designed to serve others, and in serving others, that's where we would find our reward, essentially. So going back to my point is, so many of those people that are turned to all these different things then turn to religion and turn to something greater than themselves, and all of a sudden they came clean because they stopped focusing on that echo chamber of themselves and started focusing on something greater, something more hopeful, something more purposeful, something more meaningful, right? And even though it's not evidently right there in front of them, it gives them that hopeful space, that there's something there that gives their life meaning. Hope is a very, very powerful thing, right? Faith is a very, very powerful thing because it keeps you in line. It keeps you in check. That's why it's so damn important. Do you know what I mean? And the thing is that this is why I say in so many of my reactions, it's less about people believing that a God exists and more about people acting as if one exists, because that is where they'll find their solitude. That is where they'll find their solace. Anyway, that's that. Let's carry on.
Cause I don't feel like someone I can love. Don't think it's worth it talking about the thoughts I tried to end with a gun. I just wanna heal and say it's done, but I don't know how I'm gonna fight when I'm at my limits. Yeah, I think I've reached my limits. But I'll learn how to live with it.
Beautiful song, man.
Sick in ways that no one understands. Hope you know you're not alone. If we walk through hell, we might as well hold hands. We should make this a home.
Fire. If we are to walk through hell, then we'll all walk through hell because we are all sinners and we are all fallen souls, right? So I'm not going to be walking through hell alone. We'll all walk through hell because we've all got our demons. Come on.
Make this a home. When you run, when you're angling, when you run, tell me who can you trust to be the one to win? Come undone, 'cause I don't feel like someone I can love. So close to choosing death over the feeling of not being enough. I wish I could heal and say it's done, but I don't know how I'm gonna find when I'm at my limit. Yeah, I think I've reached my limit. Together we can live with it.
This track is fucking ridiculous. What a track. Oh god. See, I love tracks like this because they're so relatable and they actually make you think. They actually, it's kind of like you plug this into your own life and you try and extrapolate it in your own sort of way. And everybody will do that for themselves, essentially. This song will mean something different for each individual person because it's literally, it's put out there as something that's powerful, something that's uplifting, something that is there to tell you that you're not the only one going through this, you're not the only one with a limit that you think that is shattered already. You're not. And the crazy thing, the ironic thing about that is it's a song about reaching your limit, but it literally sets a new one for you. It's fucking phenomenal. So good. But yeah, anyway, you guys let me know what you think down below, and I'll catch you on the next one. Peace.